Okay, today, day number 2 of our 30-day, 10,000 hour a month demonstration via delivering food, delivering coffee. Yes, sir, no, sir. Okay, you got to be humble. Humble. Listen, the people don't gotta know that you make it bank. That's really how you move. Silence. All right. Anyway, so look, we started the morning. 2 hours, $51. Okay, boom. Okay, this is DoorDash. We worked on the evening I was toggling between Uber Eats and DoorDash, so we got $55.25. Boom. Okay, and then we have Uber Eats. I worked for 7 hours, but I was online for 9 hours. I actually went to go and normally I do 12 hours on this one, but I actually went to go get the battery replaced because I told you day 1 the battery actually went out on me. I only had to rent a car for a month, so that was unexpected, but so I had to go handle that yesterday. So still not a bad day. I mean, I made $208.74. So the total for day 2 is $314.99. We fell short of our goal of $350. But does it really matter? No, it doesn't. Because all the $350 is a marker. It's not something that we get emotionally connected to. Because the reason why you don't want to get emotionally connected to it, because the minute you don't get it, you feel like, oh, it was a waste. And like we don't sit and dwell on negativity. Okay, we don't dwell on the glass being half empty. All right, we look at it as being half full. So we made $314. This is day number 2. So let me give you the tip for today. For day 2, the tip is you are not just working for tips. You are working for the whole experience. Okay? You're not just working for tips, you're working for the whole experience. It is exposure. And what do I mean? What's the exposure? Because most of us, we are in a loop, okay, as far as the way our reality works and what we see on a regular. By doing these food deliveries, I can't tell you the designs I've seen of homes, and we talking about homes where people can fork up 20 million notes. We're not talking about design of row homes, and I know people. I'm not saying you got $1 million row homes, and so what I'm referring to is land. I have seen mansions on huge swaths of land that I have never grew up seeing. I grew up in a row home. So I'm telling you that it's more than just the tips, man. It's you can't begin to imagine. So you thinking 314, but really your whole experience actually amounts to way more than that for each day. It's therapeutic to drive, because remember, I'm doing this on autopilot. Once you learn this, you will do this on autopilot as well. I don't use my brain to do this. I actually use my brain to think about the currency market. I use my brain to sit and analyze the meaning of life. This is what I use my brain for. I don't have to use my brain for this. So while you thinking I'm working hard and sweating for this, I'm not getting this from the sweat of my brow. This is coming strictly from creating a system and then following a system. And once you've done it enough, you do it on autopilot. Meaning it is no thought that really has to go into it. It's all subconscious. So that was the tip of the day, that you're not just working for this. You're working for the experience. You're working to see the views that you don't have access to permanently. Those temporary views mean everything. I'm telling you, when I first started, you should have seen. Okay, let me say it like this. If you would have knew me before I started the food deliveries, and then you would have seen my growth after, when I stopped doing the food deliveries, okay, it was a mindset shift, okay? And for me in particular, I always wanted the luxury things, which a lot of that stuff is ego driven. I'm telling you, it's ego driven. Until you acquire so much capital, I'm talking about, to where you don't even know you spent the money. That's what I'm talking about. That's when it's not ego driven. But I'm telling you, a lot of you are caught up in this quote unquote American dream. And so you would make this and you'll go spend this on this stuff that imitating the filthy rich. When this is supposed to be your investment capital. They didn't start out like that. Unless if they was born into it. I'm telling you, if you remove that, every dollar adds up. This is what I may get for a delivery. Now I really don't do that, $4.99, but let's just say, yeah, that may be close. That's close enough. And then what? After maybe 2 deliveries, and then after the whole day, I'm telling you, every single thing adds up. All right, peace. Like and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm.